I just wanted to share with you the beautiful color changing of the trees behind us. It's so pretty. It is a pretty time of year, I guess. If you know, you know. It's going to be a perfect day today. Not a good day for walking outside, but a good day to walk in the basement. Well, good afternoon on this rainy, dark, cool Sunday morning. Today is Sunday, October 19th, and we have one birthday. Today is Dana's birthday, so Dana, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dana. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great, great birthday because you're the only one that told me it was your birthday. But we have one anniversary, and let me think. I knew it. I didn't write it down because I thought, you're going to remember this. I know it's their 40th. I know his name is Greg. Oh, my gosh. I hate when my memory goes. Well, let me look. I gotta look. I wasn't even close. Karen and Greg Newcomb is their 40th anniversary. I'm so sorry, Karen and Greg. Ugh. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, sorry I messed it up, but I hope you have a great anniversary today. Hopefully it's not as rainy and dull and dreary as it is here today. Speaking of my memory, when I was in the shower, I think of stupid things when I'm in the shower. Things pop in my head and I just think about them. I don't know why. I just do. But I was thinking about memory things in the shower, of all places. And I thought, how are they going to test the new generation on how they have Alzheimer's or dementia or anything like that? Because now I get to the point when I go to the doctors that they tell me to draw a clock and then they tell me to draw it like it's 20 to 3. Okay, first of all, you're going to lose this whole generation saying 20 to 3 because they're not going to know that. They're just not going to know that. They don't know that that's 2:40. They just don't. And then the other thing is when they have to draw the clock, they won't know how to do that either because everything's digital. They just, even my grandkids, I try to teach them, but, like I'll just say, I'll meet you at 4:45. What? 4:45. Look at the clock, 4:45. 4:45. Oh, okay, 4:45. We'll meet you then. It's like, hello. It's just I don't understand it. And then on the floor last week, one of the questions that was the guy's expertise. He was an expert in that category. Was clocks, and anytime they showed a real clock, he didn't know it. He just didn't know it. But if they showed a digital thing, he could say digital, like 2:45. He would know that. But like if they showed a clock at 2:52, oh, he was pass. I'm thinking it was. Jim and I were like in total amazement. It was just total amazement that they didn't know how to do that. But this is my perfect day because I do like when it's like this. I'm going to just probably read today. There's not much on TV that I watched. I did watch Devil in Disguise about John Wayne Gacy on Peacock. I was very annoyed because I don't like watching commercials. And when I had AT&T, I paid some kind of little small fee. It wasn't that much, maybe $6.99 a month to go ad-free. And so I was trying to watch this show, and I kept getting the ads. And so then when I was trying to go into the settings to change it to ad-free that I was going to pay it, usually when you do that, you get 1 month free. So I thought, I got a month free. I can watch this today and then cancel. I know that's not the legal way to do it, but I'm sure everybody does it, which is why they don't give you the free month anymore. But the only way I could do it was add it onto my Comcast bill or Xfinity bill. And it was $16.99 a month, and I didn't want to mess around putting it on my Xfinity bill because I can never talk to a real person, so that when I wanted to cancel it, I'd probably be stuck for the lifetime with the $16.99 fee. I don't watch a lot of things on Peacock, so I started watching the John Wayne Gacy thing at 2 o'clock. There was 8 episodes. Each one was an hour long. It took me almost, I'm ashamed to say, but it was raining yesterday too, so I couldn't go outside anyhow. Although I did stop for an hour to watch the evening news, and I did stop an hour to watch Edie's adventures because she put a video up yesterday. So I did watch 2 hours out of that. But I was almost 1 o'clock in the morning before I was done with that series. It was good. I really liked it. It showed it from a different perspective. But no, not with commercials, because it seemed like they'd show 5 minutes of show and then they'd be 3 minutes of commercials and then another 5 minutes of show. I timed it. To watch an hour show took an hour and 20 minutes. There was 20 minutes worth of commercials on each one. And it was the same commercials, and they were stupid commercials. They made no sense. They weren't like, I don't know, it was just me. It was a total waste of my time. But the only good thing about it was when they had a really long break, like 120 seconds rather, I was able to run to the bathroom or go get some more water or something like that. I can always pause, I know that, but when it was taking so long, I thought, I don't want to be doing this. And then we have our Zoom call today at 4 o'clock. And I haven't been really that hungry. I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow because tomorrow's my weigh-in day. Don't have any, well, next Saturday I have Eddie's wedding. I think that's the only plans we have for next week. I know when I see everybody in their planners and stuff, I don't need a planner. My days are the same every day, no matter what. They hardly ever change. But back in the day when I had kids at home, I probably could have used a planner, but I just kind of knew. Well, we had a calendar on the refrigerator that said when everybody's games and concerts and things like that were. But, so, yeah, just kind of like, kind of lazed in the bed because of the rain. I had my windows open. I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt that Jim and I both got up to go to the bathroom at 7 o'clock. And then when I got back in bed, Jim was making his side of the bed because that's the rule. The last one up has to make the whole bed. But if you get up you make your side of the bed at least. But anyway, he was making up his side of the bed, and I said, "Aren't you coming back to bed?" And he says, "No, I'm wide awake. I'm going to stay up." And I thought, oh my gosh, it's still dark because the sun hadn't come up yet. And I thought, oh, okay. And then I don't know if I was still dreaming it or I woke up and I thought, he's back in bed. I don't think, and so I told Jim that, and he says, I never got up. So it had to have been a dream. I don't know. And I remember my dreams. I always remember my dreams. Even if they're really wicked, bad dreams, I still remember them. I don't know why, but I do. And then Mary went over to Denise's house yesterday and taught Kylie how to make a pumpkin pie and an apple pie. And then she was whipped and dipped by the time she was done. Just that little bit took a lot of... She's still, on her way to recovery, but she still gets tired very easily. She said she takes 2 or 3 naps during the day just because she's so tired, which is, I don't know. It's just I feel bad for her. But she looks better. Her coloring is good. And, she's able to get out and do things. Like today she's probably going to go with her friends, and she goes where she used to live at that assisted living home. She's made friends there, so she goes on Sundays and they play Uno. So she has fun with that, and she usually brings something. And then she's got her new little kitty cat that she just loves. But other than that, I don't think much is going on. Sophia had her homecoming yesterday, so she went with her girlfriend and had some nice pictures taken. And then I'm trying to think what else is going on. Sebastian and Oliver have one more game on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Tuesday we'll probably go to their football game, and on Wednesday go watch Sophia shoot archery. I know, exciting week, isn't it? I have to start getting back into making meals. Jim and I really have been kind of like most of the summer just, fixing whatever we want. So I always live vicariously through Joan's menus because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds really good. But then I don't make it. And it's easy enough. She's only cooking for 3 or 4. So I could cook for that and then just have it leftovers because Jim and I will eat leftovers. But it's just getting in that kitchen and doing it. I've just cooked for so many, and I like to cook. I really do like to cook, but I just lately just haven't. Nothing's really been something I wanted to eat. If that makes any sense, it's just like the other day when Jim and I had a lot of shopping and stuff to do, and we were waiting for his prescription. Oh, that was when he went to the doctor's. That was it. We went to McDonald's and actually ate in McDonald's. I couldn't tell you the last time. It would have been when my grandkids were little and we went to the Playscape. So it had been 10 years since I sat in McDonald's eating. I know when we travel, like when you stop along the way to eat. But it was a different experience, that's for sure, for me at least. So Jim's doing better. It's hardly ever coughing. A little bit of coughing, but not a lot. So I know we're not going to need to go do a chest X-ray tomorrow. So that was good, and I'm glad that we went. And yeah, other than that, not much else going on. So enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully it's nice where you're at. I don't mind this kind of weather every once in a while. It's going to really, I feel bad for the guy next door. He doesn't have any trees in his yard, but the guy behind him has like 6 trees along the fence. And he raked all of his leaves yesterday. And if you looked out at his yard today, you would say he didn't rake his leaves. And it's like, he doesn't even have a tree and he's got to rake leaves. It just doesn't seem right. But such is life. So, okay, that's going to do it. So until the next time.